I need to start this review with a big disclosure. I dislike Missile Command strongly. It captures a kind of panic during its gameplay I've always had a strong negative reaction to. I think that's kind of the point though, as its original creators have said they wanted to capture the fear of the nuclear crisis, and in that they succeed perfectly. Missile Command has been one of the bigger names in Atari's arcade and console history, however, and clearly it has its fans. If you do like Missile Command, today's a great day for you on the new Atari VCS. Missile Command Recharged is free to backers. The Vault is the arcade original and 2600 version, and Vault Volume 2 has the 5200 version. Quite a few arcade classics have had this kind of modern retro treatment in recent years. I guess at least in my mind, it's spurred by the early success of Tempest-likes and Space Invaders Extreme. These are games with a trippy, vector graphics-like style and a dance-focused soundtrack designed around the core original gameplay, with the addition of a new progression system. And updating Missile Command to this kind of thing makes a lot of sense. I'm happy to say that it updates pretty successfully, and on the VCS at least, the controller provided an excellent experience. Recharge plays much shorter than I typically play on the 2600 and even the arcade. I was lucky to get a couple of minutes per round. I think that's deliberate though, because you're cashing in your points for upgrades, which quickly improve the overall experience through larger explosions, faster recharging, and more. This is an experience also built for mobile, where the tap on the screen to shoot their control scheme seems particularly suited. I used the classic controller and it worked great. Quick note though, the classic has to be plugged in at this time in order to work with this game. I suspect most people who care a lot about Missile Command, I've already played Recharge, and my opinion isn't particularly relevant. I thought it was okay, but I'm still not playing much Missile Command. Except for this review. I'd also quickly mention that Missile Command in the Vault works pretty well on the VCS, and I was reminded how difficult the gameplay is, and how your reward for the effort is a flash sensitivity-inducing ending that underscores the futility of it all. I found the 2600 version to be good as well, and it aligned with my recollection that each game tended to last for quite a bit longer, with an overall more relaxed experience. I mostly remember Missile Command from my childhood for its sound, how the overall experience sort of forms its own soundtrack in a way that's distinct to the original Atari VCS. On the 5200 version, all I can say is it seemed kinda slow and bad to me. I never played it on the original console, but if this is what it was like, I can imagine it's not considered a favorite. The cursor in particular tended to either chug or zoom across the screen oddly, but hey, it's there. Thanks for watching. I'll be posting more videos about the current new VCS store catalog in the coming days and weeks, along with more hardware, tech, and related gaming content. Please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of these videos, and liking helps me know people are watching it. Have fun!